Oh my gosh. Oof. No, don't pull me in the gravity well. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Hello everyone, Thrinks is here and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. Speed up, but we do have a power transmission here. All right, don't drift on me now. Don't do me like that. Boom. Okay, so where are we at? We set up everything on that pole. Okay. Boom. Yeah. This planet really has nothing going for it except for the titanium. I mean, it has like some iron, some copper, some stone, but like the whole reason to come visit this place is titanium. There's not much else. But it also has a heck of a polar section, which I am quite fond of. And no gas giant to occlude line of sight of our ejectors. So let's go like right here. And let's throw down some ejectors. So I'm thinking if we go, let's see, if we put like a storage thing here. And then we load it up with solar sails. Okay. And then let's see, we put our ejectors. Do like one here, one here, one here, and one here. Yep, and then like this, yep, and then like that, okay. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together like I envisioned it in my head for the first time, and it didn't have to be like redesigned a trillion times. Kind of a thing of beauty. So let's queue these up for orbit 1, orbit 2, 3, and 4. Gosh, tell me I'm going to be able to get power to that centerpiece. I was just talking about a plan coming together. Don't do. I was just talking about how I love it when a plan comes together, and okay, so here's what we'll do, is we'll jump you to the side, and maybe cut you over like this. We would have needed a little more space in the center. Boom, like that. 3, 1, 2, and you'll be 4, you'll be 2, 3, 1. Okay. There we go, there we go. Yeah, and they have like, they'll have no occlusion from a gas giant, they'll have no problem. They're just going to be able to put solar sails on this thing all, just constantly. This is going to go through solar sails really fast. Which, I mean, that's, you know, within some degree, that's to be expected. So we can produce 1 glass, get that stone out of our inventory, and then, okay, let's go grab some titanium. Oh, did you already lose your pitch? Oh yeah, it's okay, it's okay, because we are a little bit off the pole, and there's a 7-degree axial tilt on this planet, which we found when we first came here, and that's going to cause some problems. So they won't get a constant line of sight on it. especially because the sphere is the Dyson swarm is tilting at this point. Boop! Give me the titanium, please. We're gonna need these from the other planet. It's just not time yet. It's not time for us to go back to that one. Really, we should have brought way more solar sails. Well, no, we brought as many solar sails as we could. I mean, they're going to put 1,000 solar sails in the swarm. It'll be alright. No. Lift off. We need... Oh. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, let's go. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, we are going to do the hyperspeed thing. Even though it always seems to cause us trouble. But we're able to make the structure matrix now. That's kind of what I'm talking about. What is this? So let me get the planetary logistics, and then we go to interstellar. Materials between planets. Yes! High strength titanium alloy. Right, so we absolutely have to start getting these structure matrices. We have to. Oh, look at that. We've made a lot of progress in the tech tree. Okay, let's not get distracted, he said while staring back at the Dyson swarm. No, we're going to keep fuel in the tank so we can redirect. Let's keep fuel in the tank. Okay, we got this. We got this. Steady as she goes. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. Oh, hang on. Whoa. Okay. For some reason, I always expect the worst. But then we hit the planet and everything's fine. I mean, you know, what could have gone wrong? Alright, well this will hold us for the time being. If we get the interplanetary logistics, then... Oh, look at that. More solar sails. So we can take these solar sails, we can send them to the other planet, we can build up more ejectors. We got the crystals, the fuel. Everything seems to be kind of doing what it's supposed to. We're absolutely not making that many of these because we need more energetic graphite than we're getting. Like way, way more. How did that happen so fast? That we just stopped getting it? Because we're using it every which way? That's kind of the case. So let's stop taking this in, because we don't need to do that anymore. I hate that we have to keep juggling that, but there we go. That's sort of the way of it for now. So this I want to make... produce diamonds and titanium crystals, right? So titanium crystals, we're making 1 every 4 seconds. This is going to take 1 and 1 every 8 seconds. More X-ray cracking. Yeah, that's you're not kidding. I need like to just turn a whole section of this planet into nothing but X-ray cracking. Like nothing but, not even. Okay, okay. And then the thing is we're going to need the diamonds, right? So here, let's I know we can take some of these into our inventory to help out. Oh, we do have some of these floating around. Okay. Sure, that'll speed it up. We could just go over here and do more of this. That's probably the right answer. Yep. Okay, that kind of pushes it in the wrong direction a little bit. So this is sort of a long-winded way to get back over here, but I think this is the right call. Sometimes, to get where you're going, you got to go back to where you started. Yeah, about like that. Because then we'll just take this up and over, and then down, and then bring it over here. Now what this does for us, to 4 cracking clusters. Oof. 1 oil seep produces at least 2 oil. I don't know what this one produces over here. It just seems to be like an unlimited sort of 1.51 per second. And it's floating all of this fairly well. Well, no, okay, so we're starting to process the hydrogen, the graphene. Oh, look at that production. Oh, look at the other planet. Yes. All right, the moment of truth. How's the power output looking? We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're trying. We're trying real hard. Okay, I think we're gonna add. No. Okay, hold on. Gosh, we're almost ready. We're almost ready for this, but we're not. We're not making enough of this. We're not making enough of this stuff. There's a whole bunch of it here we're not getting. Alright, where is some coal we can just... There's a million coal reserves over here.
The amount of your solar sails has reached a certain scale, and they have formed a Dyson swarm around the star.
Yeah!
You should be able to clearly see it right now. To receive such energy, you have built a ray receiver to absorb the transmission, where Dyson swarm can generate power simultaneously. Every solar sail.
Yeah, it's looking good too. It's looking way good.
To maintain the Dyson swarm, you have to continue on injecting the solar sails.
I accept these terms. Yeah, I do. Okay, I think if we... This coal is a little far away, right? But if we use this coal, we won't have to worry about tapping into any of our other lines, because our other lines are starting to run into some problems. Now, we could just... see, now this is starting to back up. See, that's so much of the problem that we run into all of the times. It's 1 and 1, but the diamonds are made really fast, aren't they? Maybe not. Hold on. Let's... Wait. What? Are the diamonds really made in a chemical plant? Okay. Yeah, and it's 1 every 2 seconds. So we really just need one of those. It's going to take some glass. Okay. Look at that. It's beautiful. Hey, watch where you're shooting. We've had this discussion. We've almost got our power generation where it needs to be. Two refineries doing plasma and 1 X-ray cracking. So I have 6 facilities doing X-ray cracking and 3 of them doing refining. So I have my proportions opposite to that. Okay, so this line is already backing up now, which is going to hose our hydrogen. Oh my gosh. Why? It's always how it goes, too. Always. Right. And so here's my thought process is we bring this conveyor belt over like this. This is a fairly easy one. Right? It's just like you just have to have the graphite. And then you're fine. And you say, what? Why can I not? Okay, hold on, I messed up. Made in the smelting facility. Oh, I read the wrong thing. Okay, that's okay. I guess that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna smelt graphite in the diamonds. I mean, yeah, that's... Boom. There we go. And then what we do is we go like this. And some storage like that. Boom. Okay. So now at least that's going to be a thing. But this is what's going to hold us up. Yeah, I haven't stopped really to look at the ratios either to try to like min-max. I haven't really got to that point. Because right now I'm just sort of not trying to be perfect, but more just exploring it. I mean, it's early access too, right? So we got to remember this game is early access, so it's probably not prudent to hyper focus on the numbers and try to get everything squared away, because ultimately it's going to change, right? We don't even know if this is really properly balanced. So the thing is, we're making one of these every 2 seconds. We need 2 every 8 seconds. Woof. Okay, so these diamonds are going to rapidly outpace these titanium crystals. It's 1 every 4 seconds, and that's going to make 2 every 8 seconds. Now, this could support 2 more, but if we make 2 more, then this, I think, needs to be expanded. 1 every 4 seconds. But what we're doing is we're making 2 every 6. So that means... That's not quite... So we would need like one more, at least, to be able to keep up with it. Let's move this thing over. Okay. That. Just because I would like to expand this. The thing is, this takes 8 seconds to make, but let's see, these matrices take 6. Yeah, so in order to keep up with the ratio, we need a lot. The good news is the ratio of what we need for these is relatively small compared to some of the other ones. There it goes, though. Alright, well, I want to stack these up anyways. Even if we can't support a tower that's 4 high, I would like to try. And that means we're going to go here. Oh, it can't really reach the other thing, can it? Well... Look at that. Oh my gosh. What precision. That's a thing of beauty. I'll accept those terms all day long. Okay, so now we're making enough to maintain 4 of these. This will continue. Now, what will happen though is we're loaded up on the final product, but we're going to be using these crystals a little faster than we're actually making them. And I don't think there's a clean way to add a third one here. Unless maybe we... There might be. Hold on. Where there's a will, there's a way, they say. This is going to cause a serious problem long term if we don't fix it, so we can't really leave it like this. But we already made the chemical plants, so... Oh, come on. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I don't think there's going to be a super great way to do that. We'd have to move maybe this copper line out of the way a bit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, so if we pull this back, let's focus on what we're trying to do here first. Like this. Because we know we need this stuff. And then it's going to be the same thing here, like this. And we'll go, this one goes in, and this one goes out. Look at that. That is magnificent. That's going to help ensure we don't necessarily run out quickly, but now we need to fix all this noise. Let's see, we can run the copper, can kind of go around this thing. Let's see, we could even run it up one if we wanted to, like this. And then maybe right here, and then here. No, 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 no! Oh, that's so bad. Stop all of that. Whoa, that's bad. Okay. Bert! I'm gonna get my lines confused. No, stop! Pay attention, Thranxes. Get your stuff in order here. Okay. This copper, though, needs to... really sort of... Yeah, slope. It's gonna try to hit me with that slope. There we go. There we go. Yup. Boom, just like that. Okay, so now the copper can continue down to the quality of life section, but we're still, yeah, we're jammed up here, fuel and hydrogen. And this is just gonna have to go like this. Oh, it's so close. Actually, do we even need this splitter now? Because I'm like, couldn't we just run this into here? And then run it like that? Why, yes, we can. As a matter of fact, we 100% can do that. Okay. Okay. We did it. Let's grab some of these for our personal inventory just to help the process along. Do I not have enough room in my... Of course I do. Give me some. Okay. And then after that... Oh, no. You know what I want is better solar sail life. Better ray transmission. Sorter cargo stacking. What? Oh, sorters Mark III. No. That's getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. What about the mecha core? That's a good one. The frame, that's a good one. Let's wait. Let's wait on some of these other upgrades, actually. We need a lot of these frames is the thing. But making these crystals here is really difficult. That's like we could get the titanium, we could go request the titanium, but these crystals here are a pain. Plastic, fuel, and water. Refined oil and water. I don't know. I would like to add 2 more layers to the Dyson swarm, though. I'm thinking... What I want is... here, let's add an orbit. Bring the radius down a little bit, but I want something... Yeah, I want it like highly inclined like that. Let's change the ascending node, though. Right? That's... maybe let's change up the... Let's get the semi-major axis up a little bit. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It's a little over-inclined. Maybe like this, right? And then we're going to add another orbit. Number 6. It's going to be a similar semi-major axis to 5. Axis. And then, yeah, we're going to incline it kind of opposite. Here, let's get the ascending node in the right position. So it should, yeah, so if it's proper, it should line up when the ascending node is the same. And then I want it perpendicular, right? Create. Okay, and then we're going to go for orbit 7. And this one is actually going to be kind of large. It's going to have a large semi... No. Let's fill this void here in the center. This is going to be highly inclined, almost polar, 90 degrees, yeah? And then if we have the ascending... do I want to do it like that? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to do one completely polar. 66 degrees. That looks pretty good. All right, and then one more orbit. We're going to do orbit 8. Let's get it to match up to 7 here. Yeah, kind of like an atom. That's exactly what I'm going for. Right, in the ascending node, and then I want it to go the other direction. Science is all about fractals anyways, right? You know, like everything just kind of repeats different patterns. But these orbits, these up and down orbits, I think would be difficult. Or at least it would depend on which planet you're trying to fire from. So if we go to the star map here. Oh no, I guess with this sort of... Yeah, see, the only way to hit like these more polar orbits is going to be to have like an equatorial railgun, basically an ejector that runs along the equator, and you'll just have to accept the breaks in visibility, basically. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's start working on some more parts of the swarm, right? So let's go. All right, and here's what we'll do. We'll make 4 more of these. Oh, we need super magnetic rings. And then we're out of steel. Okay, no problem. Oh yeah, that power is coming in now. Somebody order some power. There we go. So now we're making 4 of them. Perfect. This is great. Let's try to get this fuel out of my inventory, maybe. Yep, we'll just put it in there, and then same with the water. Let's get that out of my inventory. And then over here, we'll push these crystals into their production. Right on. I understand. Well, I mean, honestly, we'll probably be wrapping up here in like 20 minutes or so anyways. I'm going to have to try to do the same at some point. Sleep. Oh, you little slices of death, how I loathe thee. Yeah, again, we're totally backed up here in the energetic graphite department. There's just no clean way to balance these out. We're either backed up on the hydrogen or we're backed up on the energetic graphite. But at least we have some deuterium happening, so that's cool. I'm not sure how they're getting past this over to there, but... Oh, I guess that's just while we sat with nothing being researched. That's fine. Alright, well that'll at least get this thing moving, and hopefully it'll clear out our issue. I think the only clean fix for this... Let's consider here. The only clean fix for this is to control by filtering the sorters what comes out where, and forcing the hydrogen to be on a specific path and forcing the graphite to be on another. But then it's going to be the same problem in reverse. Okay, so whether or not it backs up here in the conveyor belt and then the sorter can't process, if we limit the filter on the sorter to say, hey, only hydrogen can come out this way and the other, then when it backs up, the cracking stops. So it's the same, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's just a balancing act. You just have to keep it kind of juggling a little bit. Felt like we were overflowing with this energetic graphite there for a moment, and now it's like, let's cut you off at the pass. You don't need to output there anymore, please. Thank you much. Lots of titanium. It won't last forever, but we have a good bit of it. Where's our other planet? I want to start working on the next orbits. Let's go. Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on. Hold up. I want to make sure we have, yes, conveyor belts, please. All right. Oh, yeah. That Dyson swarm is going. I could have started messing with the planetary logistics, but there's not a whole lot we would use that for, I guess. The main issue, or rather the main challenge we could use it for, possibly would be the stone, because the stone's kind of far away, but we've already ran the long-range conveyor belts, so it doesn't matter, right? We've already done that. So instead what we need is to just keep putting these solar sails in orbit. Look at it, though. It's magnificent. I'm just like, I'm really just kind of smitten with it. It's pretty awesome. Okay. Let's impact our terrestrial friend here, Zubin Hakrabi 1. Whoa, look out. Look out. Boom. All right. So now that we're already looking at what would be equatorial, right, I don't want to be at the pole. Because what? Our rotation period is 420 seconds. Planet's axial inclination is negligible, though. But we need to be able to shoot like left and right, because the next orbits that we built, they intersect like this. They're kind of perpendicular to everything. And if we put them here and they're trying to aim down, they'll never be able to see through the planet. So I think we just accept that an equatorial, yeah, like we've said it a few times. I think we just accept that an equatorial path would mean less time on target, but more elaborate sort of Dyson swarm appearance. Let's just go ahead and start putting it down. We can always tear it back up. That's the beauty of it, right? Let's just see what it looks like. All right, you'll be 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then what we'll do is we'll put the chest here. And then goes the solar sails. Oh yeah, right down the line like this. Okay, no, we need to go down one more. Don't fight with me. Don't fight with me. 1 and 2, 3, Alright, so they're not going to be able to shoot till the sun comes back around, obviously. But now that we're here, look what we can get. We can get all of these, yes, microcrystalline components. Let's take as many as we can hold. Which really, that's all we're making here. Well, you know, some refined quartz and yeah, I get it. But what we do want on the pole... What we do want on the pole is our power relay. What's it called? Hold on. The ray receiver. Well, it's not the end of the world that we didn't bring one because this place is producing enough power. But once the rail ejectors start firing, it might not be enough power. Yeah, target pitch. Pitch is very low. It's too bad we're not tidally locked, you know? But that would almost be too much, right? If we were tidally locked. Too much in that it would be awesome. Why are we not... Oh, snap. I was going to say, can we get the solar sails loaded so that when things are in the proper trajectory, we can just start going? Seems like the rotation is slow enough that once this thing starts going, they're going to get a lot of time on target. That's my hope, anyways. Oh, one of them's going to start going. Yep. Oh, yeah. It's looking good, Okay, a little bit going on here. Once this one starts firing, it's going to be a little bit more, but that's okay. Orbit number 8. It's about to come into range now. I think the pitch limit's got to be above 5 degrees. Which is about to be right now. Yep. I love it. Open fire. All right, let's head back. We're going to go right past the sun. I love it. Look at us go. Oof, don't look. Don't look. It's frightening. Oh my gosh. Oof. No, don't pull me in the gravity well. Stop it. Oh. Oh, it definitely slowed us down and changed our trajectory. I don't like that at all. Please, no, and thank you. Oh, we're still trying to get out of its gravity well. That was frightening. That was definitely some Outer Wilds flashbacks going on. Where's the moon for our... Oh, it's on the other side. Of course it is. Yeah, we're slowing down big time because of the star. We're way too close to it. Look, we're starting to get that crisscross, though. Yeah, this is good stuff. It is. Yeah, that's why I was like, I almost wanted to go closer, but yeah, the gravity of the star pulled me in pretty tight. No, it's starting to get a good swarm going now, actually. Oh, look at this. 40 megawatts. We have over 1,000 solar sails in orbit in this Dyson swarm. This is pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, hold on. I need to pay attention. I don't want to miss my moon and run into the gas giant. That's not going to help anybody. So we brought back all these components. Really, until we have the interstellar logistic network set up, we're kind of going to have to play like Postmates for these resources back and forth between planets, because we just don't have the titanium we need here. But we'll have to look. I'm thinking since our research is stalling out, it's going to come down to those crystals that we're short of. Oof, yeah, the gravity well on that gas giant's pulling on us too. I'd like to not go there. I'd like you to miss me with some of that. Although, man, that looks awesome. No, focus, focus. We don't want to miss our moon. Okay. Up, down is up. Here we go. Coming in. Boom! Skidding across the ground, just knocking down buildings and stuff like a giant, extinction level meteor. No. Look at it go. It's beautiful. So we should be good on power. Oh yeah, we are. Real good on power. That's wonderful. And the solar sail production has not stopped, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Let's see, we can go put the microcrystalline components. Yeah, we'll put them in here. They'll start making processors. I think we'll open this up to maybe one more section of supermagnetic rings, and then we'll open this up to like one more section of processors. The real challenge is going to come down to this structure matrix over here, because we're just not making enough. And it comes down to these crystals here. The titanium crystals. How are we going to get more of these? We can empty our inventory and like go load up with titanium. Like that's not a problem. The problem is, what do we do about the crystals? Need to find more places to drop off this copper. Okay, see, and now we're occluded with the gas giant again. It's looking good. So I'm thinking it's what we're going to need to do. Let's take a look at it again. So we know we have a ton of extra fuel here. This is still filling up rapidly, this refined oil. And that's sort of the beginning, right? So we need the refined oil and then water. We have tons of graphite on the other side to make the plastic. The water and fuel, yeah. So what we need to do basically is we need to run this fuel over in that direction. And I think the easiest way to do that is to just pull out the other side of the fuel tank. Right, like this. Okay, hold on. Maybe I don't want to do it like this. Well, it's a little late now. The oil's on the conveyor belt. Greetings! That fuel has to get like way over here. Alright, let's... If we're going to do like the chemical plants, we're going to need a very similar layout here. Which is 5 of them. Yeah, we're going to need 5 of them. Okay, let's figure out what we need to start making 5 of them. Which is the glass. It's always the glass. So we already made 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's our 5th. Wait a second. How are you guys not able to... Oh no, it's coming into view. Okay. Alright, it's coming into view. Gas giant, yeah! As long as it doesn't block our ability to launch these solar sails around the star, then we'll be okay. But when it occludes us, it's really kind of yuck. Are we running out of anything while we're over here in Quality of Life Town? Assemblers, storage, splitters, smelters, conveyor belts, sorters. We could use some more sorters. We could probably start making the next generation of sorter, honestly. Not really top of my list right now, though. Whoa, what is slowed down? Why is this conveyor belt looking like this? Oh, it's making engines? Who's using up all the engines? This? Because it's... Oh, yeah, because it was making... We had to increase our super magnetic ring. Yeah, okay. Alright. That's understandable. So we'll make a water pump. Now we already cut off this like energetic graphene section here, and then look, this... We have all this hydrogen. Oof, an A-class star, 27 light years away, and a cluster of A-class stars. That's pretty nice. We're not quite ready to leave the system yet. Not at all, but I'm thinking, Okay, so we already kind of brought the fuel through here into Spaghetti Town. If we just pop it up and over that conveyor belt, we should be fine. So we'll just do that. Keep it simple right here. Yep, and then no. Hold on. Yep, like that. Don't you play that game with me. Don't you toy with my emotions like that. Oh, it does want to go there, doesn't it? Okay. I'm not afraid to tear things down. No, not at all. There we go. A tidally locked planet? Dang. See, that I was just talking about that earlier. I was like, man, if you could get a tidally locked planet, Mm-mm-mm. You just crush it, you know? We can run this iron whichever way we need to make sense, but what we really need is to get more of these organic crystals going. Right, so we're going to have to do the... Right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the plastic, right? Not like this. Okay. Yep, and then over there like that. And then this is totally going to get chewed up with a splitter. And then maybe like this. There we go. And plastic, please. All right, let's see. Then we'll put the plastic out the other side, and we'll need more fuel. So, right, splitter goes here. And then something like this, because then we'll run this like this. Yep, yep. At which point we need to consider our water. Yep, yep. I could do it over here just to keep it out of the way. I think that's the right call. Not because it has to be this far, but I'm trying to plan ahead and know that I'm going to need the room. And then we'll just do like a little hop up over this. Yep, and then back down. All right. So we rotate. Q. 2, and then what we really need is a third. Yeah, like that. Okay. All right. I'll love it when a plan comes together. You are going to make me these organic crystals that we need so desperately for our research. And let's see, the water can actually come around like this. And then we just need some power. Okay. And away we go. We're off to the races. And look at that. We just ran out of titanium. Boom. Okay, so we'll have to go get some more titanium. But at this point, we are at least able to say that we have doubled our organic crystal production in fairly short order. It wasn't too bad. And this one's clean. This one's really clean too. Laid out like this, like look how this looks. I like this. This is much better than the other one. Trying to think of the best way to handle this though, right? Because we've got the titanium over here. All right, well, we built this before we really knew long-term what we wanted. So I'm thinking that conveyor belt needs to run the other direction now. Right, that's still okay to do it like that, because we can kind of sneak in and under. Right, so we would put our titanium here? Question mark? That was a very long-winded question mark. So we can go just kind of right underneath that. Right, because the organic crystals don't need to go the full length. Okay, hold on. They do not need to go the full length of what we're trying to do. They can actually stop right... hold on. They can stop right there. Alright, okay, we're getting these crystals going. Now, this one diamond smelter should totally carry all of this. Once we go back and get more of this titanium, we're kind of in. We'll burn this fuel just to get out of our inventory. Yeah, we're going to need to bring as much titanium back as possible. What we should do is we should upgrade our inventory capacity. Right? And maybe bump that up to the... Well, we at least bump it ahead of the mech core upgrade. I think that's the right call. Right, like that, and then we go up one. We just bring it right over top. And then... no. We don't need it to be that over the top. Because we can pull it down like this, and then jump it into that one, make like a little... Yep. We don't even need a splitter, because we're just gonna cram all that stuff together. But what we do need is to bring this titanium over and around. I'm trying to understand why it's doing that to me. Hold on. Okay, and then... like this, and then like that. Yeah! Now we're talking. That's it. That's it. Now all we need to do is go get the titanium. And we've just doubled our crystal production, so we're going to get... even more structure matrix production now. We'll just put it right on top. It's still not going to be enough to keep up with everything else when the ratios are even like this, but it's at least twice what it was, right? Oh, look, we're not that far. How's our fuel look? Yeah, not bad. Okay, let's go. All right. I bet the research towers do get pretty ridiculous. Still just trying to make those structure matrices though. Man. A little obnoxious. I think we can turn around and we can put down another, water pump and an oil thing, and we can crack it and split it into fuel. We have a ton of refined oil, so that's like we're not limited there. The problem becomes this titanium. Yeah, the hydrogen fuel rods. That's the problem is we have to go all over here for titanium, and currently I'm using all my titanium just to try to get the research, because what I'm trying to do here, let me make landfall. What I'm trying to do is to get the interstellar logistics network researched so that I can actually start like getting the titanium from this planet over to where I need it, so I don't have to make this trip every time. Let's stop and see what the heck I'm trying to do here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to push for. Because right now I have to come all the way over here and be like, please, can I have your titanium? And I can't even, I try to carry as much as I can back at a time, but... Reinforced thruster. Well, we might as well cue that one up then.
And that's about where we're going to wrap things up this time. Until next time, take care.